You're listening to Irish Folklore Heritage, Wicklow, and the Otherworld woman. Whom does the Banshee call for? Little brother of my heart, not for the messenger or the stranger, only for the sons of art. She is the harbinger of doom and is known by many names, including the messenger of death, the skull crow, Banshee, and Bow. Older residents on the east coast have their names for her. In Arklow, she is known only as the Bow. To older residents in Wicklow town and district, she is known as herself. For many, the use of the anglicised name of the Banshee was forbidden, as that would somehow summon her, therefore bringing tragedy. There are different colours associated with the Banshee, mainly white in the Wicklow and district area, yet her hair varies from white to black and red. The colour green also pops up in one Wicklow tale. Green denotes a warning, black denotes death, and red is a sign of fury. Either black or red is not a good sign when seeing the Banshee. She is commonly described as a shimmering, drifting, transparent form and skeletal in appearance. She has been described as a beautiful woman. She is commonly described as combing her hair, with her only piece of luggage from the dark side, the deadly comb, and wailing for the soon-to-be departed. There are many tales of the Banshee in the area. Robert in Wicklow informed me of a direct challenge to the Banshee. At the end of Lakeview Grove and Rosehill Estate, there is a large rock in the middle of a field, which is commonly known as the Banshee Rock. The Banshee has been seen at this location several times. One night, a Wicklow town resident was walking home, and as he passed the field, he saw the Banshee at the rock. He hurried on his way, very frightened, but returned the next day to the field with a can of petrol. He poured it over the rock and set fire to it. He is still alive. Now that is one of the few tales where the Banshee is actually challenged or had an attack mounted on her. And the fact that the man is still alive is significant to the story, for it was expected by many who listened to the tale that some form of vengeance would be visited upon him by the Banshee. Eileen in Rathnew spoke to me about a Rathnew tale, and she stated she was known to sit on the old headstones in the old graveyard in Rathnew. She had heard her described as a red-haired woman, and if a bird tapped at your window, it was the Banshee. You knew she was around when a mirror cracked on your wall. In fact, many people in the area covered their mirrors at night. She was there to foretell a death in the family. Eileen said that she would never look in the graveyard at night and would always run past it. This was not uncommon for locals who grew up in the area. Several people have informed this writer and this speaker about the Banshee's chair, which is a hollowed-out Bolin stone, and the Banshee's tree, which are both situated in the old graveyard at Rathnew. If you sit in the chair, she would throw her comb at you, and if it hits you, your number is up. That is the deadly effect that the Banshee's comb has. She uses it as a killing weapon and a weapon of punishment. Another remembered, God, I remember that chair. When we were kids, we were terrified of it. We used to dare each other to sit in it. We thought the Banshee would come after us. That stone was also known as the Devil's Chair. And yet another resident said, the Banshee's tree is in the old graveyard, and when we mitched from school, we sat in the hollow of the tree. Kitty is a Rathnew native who was over 90 years of age, and she informed me this. We were told stories of the Banshee, and there were places to stay away from because she was there. I never heard her, but my brother heard her. We used to play hide-and-go-seek. There was a laneway, and we used to be afraid of that, an alleyway going down between the old school and the house at the old graveyard. Joe Collard had a shop there. We used to be afraid going down that lane because the graveyard was on one side of it. Of her brother's encounter with the Banshee, Kitty stated, he and his bicycle burst through the door one day, and he roared, "The Banshee's coming down the street. She's after following me up the road. She's after roaring out in the street." Kitty went on to say, "I never heard her, but we were told to steer clear of the old graveyard." Yet another local resident stated, "My aunties always insisted they saw her, the Banshee, at Ballinnabarney. They also said if you go picking blackberries before September 1st, well, she would come for you."